My name is Jeff DeRosa. I'm a special education teacher at Morris High School. I'm working on my second year now at Morris High School, and teaching is a career change for me. So when I saw the opportunity to come into RSU1, where I went to high school myself, I was just ecstatic at the opportunity. I had a good experience going to school at Morris High School, and really since kindergarten. I started out at Hughes School. I had a great experience the whole way through. Teachers I ran into in RSU1 really inspired me to do what I wanted to do in life. And now I come back to RSU1 and I had this opportunity to work as a special education teacher at Morris High School. And I see the kids coming into my classroom and just getting fired up about my specialty. What I'm teaching here is special education science. And I didn't just come in and just develop a program. I was here, and teachers at Morris, they knew me coming in, but even the ones that didn't, they really took me under their wing. And so I had teachers like Carolyn Nichols and Karen Mace really just show me the ropes of how to be a good educator here at RSU1. They weren't the only ones. There's a lot of good teachers here that just reach out and want you to succeed at what you do, and that's providing a positive experience for all the students here. So that's really the thing I love most about teaching for RSU1 is just that collaboration here. And then in the kids are just amazing. I mean, they're Bath kids. That's where I grew up, so that's awesome.
So, hi, I'm Emma, and I'm a junior at Morris High School.
And I'm Emma, and I'm also a junior at Morris High School. So I think that the elementary school and middle school, specifically Fisher Mitchell and Bath Middle School, did a really good job of preparing me for Morris High School. I remember a lot that happened in middle school and elementary school that I still remember now, and it kind of helps me in science class or English class. For instance, in 3rd grade I had Mrs. Peterson, who's now retired, but we did a lot about the rock cycle and the water cycle, and that's really helping me in Abe's class right now. I don't know how I remember this from I don't know how many years ago, but it's helping me, and I feel like it prepared me well for middle school science classes and high school science classes. Middle school really helps me be prepared for high school because it was challenging, but it wasn't too challenging. And there was such a positive environment there that I didn't feel nervous when I moved up to a new level of schooling.
So, I went to Woolwich Central School, and that has elementary and middle school combined. And one of the big things that elementary school did was help me get out of my comfort zone, because when I was little I was all about books and being antisocial, but my teachers in 2nd and 3rd grade really helped to bring out the more creative side of me. So that helped in middle school when we had to do a lot more group projects and things that I wasn't necessarily comfortable with, that I wasn't necessarily good at. They helped me learn to push myself to get better. And that has definitely transitioned into high school, where everything is a lot harder than you think it is, but as long as you're willing to work, it really works out for you in the end.
Hi, I'm Barbara Mills. I am the physical education teacher at Bath Middle School. I am currently in my 20th year teaching. I've found that over the last 20 years, no matter which administration we've had, whatever state mandates have come down, whatever educational philosophies have changed, the colleagues that I've worked with at BMS and within the district are always willing to put in the time and energy and effort to collaborate and really work hard to get things done, whatever is asked of us. The best part of my job at BMS is the fact that I get to work with every student in the school. I have students from all 3 grade levels, and so by the time they are ready to leave BMS as 8th graders, I've watched them grow, mature, and have had the ability to really build some strong connections. I feel we have a very positive working environment here at Bath Middle School because we have very low staff turnover, and when we do have new staff coming in, people are always open and ready to bring them in, work with them, and everybody is basically seen as an equal right from the beginning, and just leads to really strong working relationships. What I find with BMS being an expeditionary learning school is that our staff has the ability to go to professional development on a national level, and the strategies, what these people bring back from these expeditionary learning conferences and the energy level that they can bring back and share with the rest of the staff just really keeps working on building really strong practices.
Hi, I am Beth Kaiser and I've worked in RSU1 since 2004. This year I'm working as a math interventionist to build an intervention program in elementary schools across the district. In our classes we work on building fact fluency, number sense, and computation skills. We also work on problem solving throughout our classes. So far this year we've been able to work with grades 2 through 4, and we have 83 students. It's early yet to see trends in our data, but with individual students we've been able to see substantial growth since the fall when we started. I'm excited about this program because I think it's an important part of building confidence in our students and also helping them develop their math skills.
Hi, I'm Balt Von Hune. I'm a senior from Rousick at Morse High School. So one of the things that I think makes Morse a much better school than a lot of people realize is just the teachers and their dedication and their commitment to helping students succeed. I know in my experience a number of teachers have taken slightly different approaches to that. Like in some of my AP classes, well, in all of my AP classes, the teachers are very dedicated to preparing you for the test, making sure you know everything that's going to be on the test, making sure you know how to take it, and just setting you up for success on the AP test at the end of the year. Some of the other classes I've taken, you know, the focus has been more on challenging ideas or experiencing, you know, scientific procedures firsthand or something like that. I think all of these approaches are very valuable, and I think, well, certainly in my experience, each has been implemented you know, in its own way, very effectively. The other thing that makes Morse is the community involvement. I think, you know, I've spent 4 years on the debate team, and that's coached by just a community member who doesn't work at Morse High School other than just coaching the debate team. But you know, the commitment of the community to helping Morse students, you know, succeed in all sorts of areas, I think makes Morse a really excellent high school.
I'm Colleen Madden. I teach English at Morse High School. One of the things that I think is really special here is that we are encouraged to and allowed to develop professionally. And lots of money has been put aside for us, sometimes more, in some years more than others, but we have been allowed to go to conferences, attend classes. When the laptop initiative came out, we had, as a district-wide staff, we were encouraged to come for lots of different classes on how to work them, the technology, and I think it has been great. This year alone, my husband is in China doing a 6-month sabbatical. He's a student at Dengbei University. I think that's how you say it. That is not something that all schools get to do, and we do, and I think it makes for a stronger school.
Hi, my name is Beth Harrington, and I have been a teacher. This is my 25th year at Woolwich Central School. I'm a phys ed teacher. One of my favorite things about this community and school and parents and staff are the fact that I'm a specialist teacher, but I've always been really supported for everything that I do, and I feel like the community has put importance on what I do as another aspect of what makes their child a well-developed person. So the most exciting part of my day is the kids, and I guess that's the reason that people should be teaching. For me, it's seeing my kids from pre-K now through 8th grade and to see them develop into the students that they are, and to have a piece of that every day is just a fun part of my job. When kids see me in the hallway and they say, "Oh, I wish we had phys ed today," it's a good feeling. I also, again, feel that here at Woolwich, we've always been integrated into the curriculum with the classroom teachers. We collaborate a lot on what we're doing, and I can integrate that into phys ed class. There's a lot of other activities here at school that happen that I keep kids coming back to school every day, and sometimes it's not the curriculum content area pieces from the classroom, it's the band and chorus, it's after school activities, and it excites me to be part of that with different activities we do here at school. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was I feel that my perspective is maybe a little different than a lot of other teachers. I actually have a daughter, Emma, that has gone through the whole system in the district, and she's now at the high school. And I feel that her experience has been amazing. And I know school is what you make it, but the rigor and the development of her as a learner has been incredible. It's been amazing to see her become the person that she is, and I feel it's truly a part of this district, and the fact that we are working on best practices and innovative teaching, and she's really been challenged, especially at the high school level, and I think she's getting ready for that next step to college, and I think that is an important piece to what we are as a district.
I'm Ethan Winglass. I'm a senior here at Morse, and I live in Bath. I think one thing in particular that stands out to me about Morse is the wide variety of courses. This year alone, I'm taking financial math, AP English, statistics. There's lots of varieties, and also with their AP classes. You can tell the teachers at Morse really care about you, and I think that's something that other school districts just don't have. A lot of the teachers went to Morse. They know what it's like to be in our shoes, and they do little things that you get a good feel about. They stay after school. Their comments on your work and everything is they take the next step, which I think is a great thing. Extracurricular activities at Morse have been huge. I've done sports all 4 years. I've played basketball, baseball, and football, and then in general, sports have taken off in success levels over the past few years. I think a huge credit to that is Shipbuilders Committed, which is a group that was founded a couple years ago, which has done a number of things, including sending students to Lake Placid Training Center in New York. Other activities here at Morse, theater and drama have been huge. Mr. O'Leary's done a great job the 4 years I've been here. It's been a very successful program. And then Mahiba, for me, my senior year was awesome. Got to perform in that, and that's something that allows students to just kind of take a break and have fun and put on a show for the community. So that's obviously a great thing. Looking forward to the next level, I've been accepted to a wide variety of schools, and I feel like Morse, with its AP classes and its extracurricular activities, have prepared me well for the college life and the different aspects that I'll come across there.
Hi, I'm Matt Hamilton. I'm the school counselor at Bath Middle School. I've been here 12 years. What I love about my job is meeting new families and students and bringing them into the culture of Bath Middle School and helping them with the transition successfully. I'm very fortunate that I get to meet with every sixth grader through the course of the week and get to know every single one of them right at the beginning of their school career and carry that relationship all the way through their years at BMS. As far as professional development goes, working on our monthly professional learning groups, having the opportunity to work with the whole staff, with sharing best practices and getting feedback, regardless whether you've been here 1 year or 40, everybody participates, and it's really great. The expeditionary learning model for students is great because it gets them out in the community doing real world studies and working in the communities, whether they're studying green crabs, down in the water, down on the coast, or if they're doing blood drives here at the middle school, they always have an authentic audience and a real purpose to what they're learning and what they're doing. Yeah, I became a school counselor to make a difference, and definitely in the middle school you have an opportunity every day. It's pretty fun.
My name is Kyle Heitela. I'm a graduate of the class of 2014 of Morse High School and a member of the class of 2018 of Yale University. I just wanted to take a few moments to reflect on my Morse experience and reflect on some of the things that I'm the most grateful for and that I think were the most valuable to me in my education. So first of all, I really love the teachers that I had at Morse High School. I think there are a lot of exceptional people on the Morse High School faculty who are both talented educators, but also just genuinely nurturing, compassionate, good people who are really genuine, who have a really strong sense of character. Brian Stanton for AP English, Eric Varney for AP Environmental Science and Freshman Science, Robert Jordan for European History, United States History, debate and controversial issues, mentoring me as a student teacher, and Louise Wilkinson for pre-calculus and AP Statistics. They're four individuals who just stand out to me as exceptional teachers, but also exceptional people. And I think for me, that's ultimately what makes the Morse High School community so valuable. It's the people who are there, and it's particularly the teachers who are there. Secondly, I really benefited from Morse High School's AP program. I found a lot of rigor and I found a lot of challenge through the AP classes that I took. And I also think that the AP exams and my success and a lot of my friends' success on those exams demonstrates that Morse High School has a really good AP program and that I think prepares students well for not just a college education, but a challenging and a rigorous college education. I really miss Morse High School's character. Gosh, it has such a strong sense of character. I used to have great conversations in the morning with Mrs. Dysart before doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I really enjoyed stopping by Mrs. Madden's room and seeing her and her always being happy and excited and friendly. Getting funny nicknames from Mr. Bingham, walking down the hallway and hearing, "Hey Wingnut, turn around." I miss that. I miss that a lot. I miss Mr. Lamont peeping into his office and having him look back at me like this and asking me if I was staying out of trouble. I always was, Mr. Lamont. But I miss the character a lot, and I cherish the character. That's a defining part of Morse High School, and I think that that's going to stick around for a long time. I guess finally I really benefited from the extracurricular programs too. In particular the debate team. Larry Bartlett's a wonderful coach. It's a great program. A big shout out to the debate team this year for the successes that they had. I really think the debate team deserves publicity and it also deserves a lot of support. It's a great program. It was so instrumental in my education. And then secondly, the theater program. It was a wonderful way for me to express myself creatively, to meet a really diverse group of people in the Morse community and just to have a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Just a couple of shout outs. I used to do them on the morning announcements at Morse. I still want to do them. Balt von Hewen for doing a phenomenal job in his AP Environmental Science exam. Balt, really incredible. And Ethan Winglass for his performance on the boys basketball team this year. What an exceptional way to represent your school and a way to make your school proud to both of you. I just want to let everyone know I'm doing really well at Yale, both academically and socially, and I credit the majority of that to the education that I got at Morse High School. I've been really successful on the Yale debate team. Thanks, Mr. Bartlett, for coaching me so well. Just a fun fact, Yale has a residential college named Morse College. I guess it's kind of too bad that I didn't get put into it, but it's also fitting because the Morse High School that I miss is the Morse that I love the best and will always be the nearest and dearest to me. I miss it a lot, and above all, I'm grateful for what it gave me. And I continue to use that education. I continue to invest in it and to invest in the gift that was given to me. I wish everyone the best. I hope you're not too frozen up there in Maine. Take care. Thanks.